Hello, hello. I know you've probably missed me. I
don't do deep. Forgot to plug in. Sorry.
hello.
Oops.
I know you've probably missed
Oh
me.
no.
I haven't.
Stop, Lloyd. You have to stop for a second.
I
Lloyd,
haven't been
stop.
around.
Stop. Why would he not be media source monitor on just in case? Try it again, Lloyd.
Hello. I know you've probably missed me. I haven't been around. But I just want you to know that I am here to as the official spokesman for the J-Man. I've been the live stream thing. Live by the old live stream. And I'm here to help him make it a huge success. And therefore, and I've heard that he's been having technical difficulties. I am here to help you with that, old buddy. I'm going to help you. Okay, everyone, enjoy the show.
There's Lloyd. Lloyd's gonna help me. So help me, Lloyd. So help us all. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just came in from the farm. I spent a lot of time going back and forth between here and the farm. It's not a farm, actually. It's just a little house in a little city. I'm going to take some pictures of it, show it to you one of these days. I wanted you to hear something really, really sweet, really nice, and it's played by Roger Calloway and Peter Erskine, and on an album we did, and it's so pretty. I can't resist playing it for you. It's called Waltzing. Oh, Sweetness. It's called Sweetness. Wait till you hear this one. This gets to trope every time. It's hard to do backwards. It's so much fun listening to this stuff when you haven't heard it. almost ever. And on headsets it sounds particularly good. Oh yes, oh yeah. Go downstairs. What's going on down there, Chuck? Where do you go? Have an apartment down here. Apartment. Are you alone down there? None of your business. Oh, sink. Okay, let's get to the sink. Let's put a offset by. Oh, it's supposed to be done. It's supposed to be offset by 90. It's supposed to be offset. Is it not working? No rent. I gave it to him free. He wanted a place to stay on his own, so I just said, take it. There's a lovely apartment underneath my desk. Running water, bedroom, living room, 2 bathrooms, nice kitchen. He keeps the door closed, I can't see him. Right. In exchange for coming up and appearing on the show, you know, I mean, it's fair. That's good enough for me. Anyway. For ad jobs. For odd jobs. Good question, Helmer. It's January 25th over here. So you're already enjoying January 26th. And in Norway, that must be one cold day. Right. Play it, Roger. Oops. This is why I lose CDs. It was a fun recording. I'm going to let him finish. Okay, very nice. Indeed. Very nice. How's everybody tonight? Everybody sounds good. Everybody seems to be full of cold, very cold. Benny Golson is 92 today. Happy birthday, Benny. Wow, there's a 92. Wow. I worked with him on a ship. Oh yes, just before I got we made the all-star cast on the ship, and that was the last time I was on it. Roger got the hell away. Oh, you guys are funny. Okay. I just want to show you I'm a man of my word. I have actually started my notebook. Where did I put it? It's up there behind me. So, excuse me. Let me turn the television. Not the television. The computrix. Let me put it back here so I can see the current, because I'm now looking at myself 5 seconds later, 10 seconds later, whatever the hell it is. Did I solve the sync problem? I hope I did. Status active, sync offset 90 milliseconds. Is it sufficient? Should I make it more? No, I'm not going to bother. Nobody seems to be concerned. What's that? Is that my phone? What just rang? Oh, my phone. Excuse me. Oh, look. YouTube. Watch live. Watch now. Jay Leonhart live from 585. I'll watch it. Damn right. Sounds good to me. Especially when you consider all the people who are tuning in and talking. The phone. Thank you, John. I'm sorry you're saddled with that constant thing. Some days I spend so much. Let me just. Sorry for the noise. I know it makes noise. I spend too much time sitting at the computer thinking about Lloyd and trying to set up a nice bunch of songs that I don't. There you go. That I don't think enough about. Sometimes I sit and worry about other things. Do 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 do. Forget what Jay's gonna sing. Do 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 da bow ba da ba. I get thinking about the computer. Do do do. How much RAM it has. Do 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 do. Lunch, how much jam it has. Do 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 da do da. I'm so proud of myself for setting up a notebook. Do 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 da bow ba do. Notebook blues. Do 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 bam bam ba 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 boo ba ba boo boo boo. I think we should do a 10-word song tonight. I was thinking about it in the car, thinking how much fun it is, and when and if I get back to performing, I'm going to do that live. I'm going to do it live. It's so much fun and such a killer. But don't put words now, because wait till I'm sitting at the computer, because they'll pass right by and I'll have to go search them out. Do 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 Uncle O.D. Ba ba wee be bo ba do bo ba bo wee be do ba do bo ba ba do do. Are there words to Night Train? There should be nice words. Let's make up words to Night Train. Bum ba oo ba dee ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba boo ba boo ba. I'll tell you, this bass is so much easier to play and tune than that little one out in Hope. Oh, I'm telling you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wonder why it is. I have so much trouble with the intonation on that bass. This one is so much easier to play. Yes. What can I say? In the 1620s back in Holland, every Dutchman sang a song. They had all the money, all the milk, and all the honey. Oh, those Dutch could do no wrong. That is until they fell in love with tulips, especially the more exotic breeds. From Amsterdam to Yonkers, the Dutch went totally bonkers, lusting for those tulip bulbs and seeds. It was not surprising that tulip prices started rising. The tulip was in such demand. Suddenly the tulip bulb was worth its weight in gold. Things had gotten out of hand. The average Dutchman sensed a golden opportunity, a situation he could not ignore. You buy a tulip on a Monday morning, do. Next day you sell it for much more, boo-doo-doo-doo. Very quickly, tulip speculation markets did appear, where people bought and sold with great abandon. People would do anything to raise a little cash, anything to get a hand in. Soon the Dutch economy was all tied up in tulips. Prices soared into the sky. People mortgaged, bought and sold. They begged, they borrowed. Like a jolt, they would do anything to buy. How would this feel as a 4/4? In the 1620s back in Holland, every Dutchman sang a song. They had all the money, all the milk, and all the honey. Those Dutch could do no wrong. I like it. Then one dreary winter morning, the purser rang the tulip market bell. Suddenly nobody wanted tulips anymore. Just like that, the market went to hell. Collapsed, succumbed, disappeared, disintegrated, vanished. It was adios, auf Wiedersehen, saying goodbye. Suddenly nobody wanted tulips anymore, and no one really knew the reason why. No one knew the reason why. The present owners of the previous owners, the present owners sat there quite dumbfounded. Gee, what do I do now? I owe a lot of money for this box of dirty tulip bulbs. The only thing I own is half a cow. The present owners owed the previous owners who owed the previous owners. Liens and loans and IOUs prevailed. Now nobody had the cash to pay back what he owed because the tulip market had completely failed. So everybody started suing everybody else. What else could they do? Everybody started dragging everybody else to court, and those who escaped the wrath were few. After 20 years of legal chaos, the courts in Holland finally decided tulip debts were null and void and nothing was collectible. And that was the solution they provided. Folks, it's over, finished, done. That's the deal, the song is sung. Folks, it's over, finished, one. Let's just go back to square one. That's the deal, the song has been sung. I don't care who owes you what, just go back to your little hut. Maybe clean some fish or scrape some dung. The Dutch were disappointed. Things had turned out much worse than they feared. While everybody chased their tulip bulbs, the Dutch economy totally disappeared. Disappeared. Is there a moral to our story? A happy ending to our tale of woe? Have we learned our lesson? I fear the answer would be no. Investment bubbles come and go. Greed intoxicates us so. I'm afraid the answer would be no. Ba-boo-boo-ba-doo. See, that's not so bad. Reading it. I don't like reading it because I do have it memorized, but it's not bad to have a little reminder. It's not bad. I like it. Yes, my notebook is taking place. It's shaping up. I've got to get on this interweb and buy 50 folders. 50 clear through folders, maybe 100, because I should start one for my standards that I like so much. I mean, I know this is the most obvious answer of all, but it took me almost a year on live streams to figure it out. Sometimes we go very slowly. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to, oh yes I am, I'm going to sing. Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know, so I will tell you. As we settle into place, it's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing, sing, sing. You see, the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just fingerboards so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. Bip, ba-doo-dum, bap, then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord's. Wah wah woo woo, wah woo wah. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember, this is serious. Remember, this is art. Remember this, or I will fall apart. As you did, bow, 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 bow. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede. And she'd only sit and laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space, yes. We made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. And she knows it's impossible. To sing and play the bass. Play the bass. Do 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 do. Well, thank you, John. Look at that. I'm just looking at that. Holy cow. Let me see. Night train that took my baby far away. Night train that took my baby far away. Tell her I love her more and more. Tell her I love her more and more each day. My mother said I'd lose her if I did. I should have listened. Bop, bop, bop. My mother said I'd lose her if I ever did abuse her. Should have listened. Bop, bop, bop. I have learned my lesson, baby. It was a blessing. I have learned my lesson, baby. I have learned my lesson. My baby was a blessing. Should have listened. Bop, bop, bop. Music by Jimmy First. Vocal recording by the Ames Brothers. Really? Really? I didn't know that. I thought that was. I thought that was a big. What do you call it? Hit. I thought. Wow! I got to look that up. Thank you. That's great. Let me just make a picture of that right now. So that's. Let me try that again. I don't think it really worked. Oh, there it is. Let me just save that right on the. Save it right on the desktop. Save the desktop. Wow, that's great. I'm going to look all that up. Now I'm really inspired. That's what they say in Baltimore. I'm inspired. Far. There's a house is on far. My house is on far. Wow, that's great. What a coda. One for the ages. Yes, thank you. That coda it couldn't stop. It's impossible to sell tulips and play the bass. Thank you, Helmer. Several lyrics have been written. Oh, really? That was the best song. I'm not sure if Buddy Meyer ever sang any lyric version. I'm sure he didn't. I never heard him sing it. Buddy never sang. I know. Little did he know his bass player would turn into a singing fool. But he was a good guy. Buddy was a really good guy. Mo Zudikov, I think that was his real name. I do believe tune was originally Happy-Go-Lucky Local by Duke. Oh my Lord. Wow. Oh, jeez. I have enough history to do a whole show right here. He was such an excellent Duke too. Wow. It was. It is good. Now I have far more respect for it than I did then. But then Buddy had the good sense to play that song, didn't he? Anyway, far. Oh dear. Do I dare do this? I think I dare do. I'm going to put a text edit, put a nice big song, and does anybody want to play 10 words this evening? It's a Monday night, it's January 25th, 2021, 7:28 in the evening. Wow, I'm gonna that. That's beautiful. You know, that's why I do these things. Diaspora. Diaspora. There it is. It's just as simple as it could be. Diaspora. Edith James' 83rd birthday. A.C. Joe Beam's 94th birthday. Wow. Bill, thank you, Bill. The song has to be Diaspora. Next. Come on, I know you people know some words. Come on, now. Somebody knows some words. Only 9 to go. Premonition. There you go. Oops, I didn't. I gotta get back to Premonition. Premonition. Oh. KLT, I don't, kilt. K-I-L-T. Come on, Jay. Kilt. Take the second K out of there. Kilt. Admirable. Admirable. Eloquent. Yeah. Go. Q-U-E-N-T. Ah. You took the joke. There wasn't much of a joke besides kilt, but that was what I was going to use, but now I can't use that. A policeman with kilt at the Capitol. Yeah, he was. So I'll not use that in honor of that policeman. Pick a word, Mary Jane. Pick a word. Pick a word, Mary Jane. Kilt. I will. I will use it. I just won't use it in that vein. Elegant. Elegant. Ooh, wait a minute. Eloquent and elegant. Oh, that's nice. Use that. Kill them. I'll use them both. What a murderer does, what the murderer's in the process of doing. Because you are always smotten. Yes, the past tense of smitten. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Just 2 more. Somebody can come up with another word. Did you mean smitten or smutton? I think you meant smitten. All right. I like smutton. I like smutton, so I'm going to use them both. I'm going to have to use them both. So we have room for one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nonsense. Nonsense. Thank you, Bill. Nonsense. Oh boy, I didn't spell that right. Nonsense. I'm not going to share the way I spelled it. Okay, that's simple enough. Let's make them. Let's put there. Make them a little bigger. so I can read them from afar, as they say. Okay, no problem. He had a strange condition, an odd sort of premonition. It wouldn't go away or wilt. He thought that he would be killed. His premonition was elegant, not like Duke Elegant, no. Elegant. He was afraid he would be killed. So we went to his brother's kiln. He was really quite willing to find a way to get out of this terrible nonsense. So he picked up a kitten. He was immediately smitten. It was rotten, but it had already been smotten. Babe-boob, doo-da. Les Elegant was playing on the radio. Do-do-do-do, 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 playing. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So he ran away and joined the Navy and became an admiral. Eloquent. Eloquent, the elephant. Elegant, da. Smitten. He had a premonition of a strange condition. Whoops. Down to his cora, he had a diaspora. That's not a good rhyme. Naspera. He had an aspirin for his diasporin. Do. And this is all nonsense. Do-da. His premonition of his condition. Bamboo. I guess it's plain to see I guess it's plain to see that something's coming over me. Once I was fancy free, but now you've captured me. What is this thing about you? Why can't I live without you? I wonder if I shouldn't try to just forget about you. But that is not about to be. I see I'll simply have to suffer the consequences. I let down my defenses. How could this ever happen? Somehow you caught me napping, and this time I know it's for real. Maybe I should run away to some exotic island and stay far away as I can from the flame. Sit and gaze into the ocean till I lose this crazy notion that we two might ever be the same. Da, da, that is not about to be. I see this about to. I simply have to. Oh no, I guess it's plain to see that something's coming over me. No better explanation. It's not infatuation. Hear what I'm saying, baby. No question and no maybe. This time I know it's for real. Last verse. I guess it's plain to see that something's coming over me. No better explanation. It's not infatuation. Hear what I'm saying, baby. No question and no maybe. This time I know it's for real. Maybe I should run away to some exotic island, stay far away as I can from the flame. Sit and gaze into the ocean till I lose this crazy notion that we two might ever be the same. But that is not about to be. I see I'll simply have to suffer the consequences. I let down my defenses. Hear what I'm saying, baby. No question and no maybe. This time I know it's for real. Now, I never tried to sing this diminished lick. It's strictly as a lick. But if you be oh, I did it. That's right. Wow. When that stuff gets into your head, it stays there. Be-ba. Whoa. Well, look at me. Wow, that's crazy. Honestly. Oh, I'm sorry. I see what I forgot to do. I forgot to turn the screen. I'm sorry. Oh, I turned it enough, though. I had the list of words in front of me. And as a result, oh, come on now. YouTube's telling me something. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers open, which do I dare open the wood digit and see what I will? I'll open the bush and see. YouTube is not receiving. Stream is healthy. Error. YouTube is not receiving. No. YouTube is not receiving. Fine. Status poor. Well, what do you want me to do about it? I can't help that. Real, excellent, always. Real hard to sing. That's first, fast. Well, yeah, it's easier to sing it fast because you can fake it. But that was That's pure instinct that let me. I've been singing in thirds for so long that I must understand the sound of it. The minor third, it's always minor thirds. Everything's in a minor third to it. Everything you know. Wow. That's very interesting. I would have never thought that I could do that. But I know the sound of the minor third so quick, and it's sunk its way past my feeble brain into my unconscious, and that's a result. I know how to do it. So good. Look at that. The show is fabulous. YouTube is nuts. Thank you very much. They say, oh, your viewers can't see a thing. They can't see anything. And yet, it's showing, I mean, at the bottom of my software, there's this little nice little green light that's saying, go man, go, do it. I saw you in here, thank you. YouTube is nuts. Stream of unconsciousness. That's true. That's true. Because once you learn to, it's all everything I'm doing is all major and minor tenths, and sometimes thirds if you get high enough when you can't do a tenth. It's all thirds and minor thirds, period. And once you get the sense of it, it becomes natural, like a lot more, like drummers. Boom, 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 chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, boom, boom. Where's my left hand? Boom, boom, boom. Here's my bass drum. Boom, 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 chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, bang, 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 boom, 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 bang, bang, everything went one at once. When I lived in Cornelia Street in the village, the local church bells had a minor third overtone, which made the carols at Christmas time sound very strange. Yes, minor third. Yes, they do. They do that. They do that. Tonight's Bill Crow in the Village night. Did you live with I forget the bass player's name we played with. Did he play with Frischberg here in town for a long time, or who did he play with? Oh, who was the bass player? Had terrible left-hand technique, but played so beautifully. Played down at the village, down at the half note a lot. I don't remember who he played with. I saw him playing a lot of duos down there with people. Anybody remember who that is? He really was a talented bass player with a left hand that just slid up and down the instrument in one sort of position. But boy, he played great. Not Steve Goodwin. No, Steve got much better technique than that. He was Bill Tackus. Bill Tackus. That's who it was. Bill Tackus. Boy, he played great, and you couldn't watch him play because But then when I watched Gary Carr play, when he gets up top, he doesn't do a lot of thumb position, like this. He goes. It's just one takes it. Oh, right. Bill Tackus played with Blossom, but he also played with other people too. I mean, I can only talk about his left hand now that he's gone. I wouldn't consider doing that. Like they'll talk about me when I'm gone. They wouldn't think about doing it now. Well, yes, they would. They do. Never heard of Bill Tackus. Helmer, you've got to come over here right now and go to a historic. No, Bill Tackus was not a. He was like a known bass player in New York. No, people knew of him, but you never heard of him. You should look him up. I'm sure he's on the internet. You can watch him. I'm going to do that too. I'm going to try to get a video of him. Yeah. Stars at Night are bright, deep in the heart of Tackus. Well, they may have been. Listen, it's 7:47. I'm hungry. That's always my my cue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wish you all a fond farewell with a beautiful little song by that yes, this is a pretty one. By these guys. There. What happened? There they are. There they are. Whew, I was afraid we lost the whole thing. I'm going to say goodnight on this lovely song with Joe Cohn, Benny Green, and moi. It's not by me, but it's, if you know what I'm, ooh, what happened there? What happened to my microphone? How come this is not on? What happened to it? Uh-oh. Oh, you know, I'm sorry. I never plugged it in the whole time. I apologize. Shit. It was unplugged the whole time, so you were listening to the microphone back there. Oh. Oh, I never stop making new mistakes. I'm going to go think about this for at least 10 minutes. No, that's not it. So now that this microphone works, jeez, I didn't put it in all the way. The little LX, what do they call it? LXR, QXR, MXR. Oh, anyway, you guys were very patient with me. But here it is. I'll see it. Try to make it tomorrow night if I can. Because I want to. Don't get me wrong, I like it. Good night all.